Good afternoon. My name is Greg. I just want to do a brief overview of the 800 millimeter f5.6 Sigma EF mount. For what I was using it for was the 1DX Mark II, and I took it to a NASCAR game here recently, and I actually got some really good pictures. Um, what I will say in terms of the actual quality of the images is that it depends entirely on your f-stop. Now, the higher up that you actually go with your f-stop, if you go any further than about uh, f-stop 9, realistically 8.5 is as high as you're realistically going to get it. Um, if it's an overcast day, you will definitely start seeing a lot more shadows in your pictures, as well as a loss of your shadow quality. Um, but me personally, I love the lens. It's absolutely fantastic. I actually had to use it with a monopod because of the weight. It's about 12 pounds. And my 1DX is not light either. So the 1DX Mark II is about 5 or 6 pounds by itself. Maybe not quite as high, but it's definitely heavy. So you've got a heavy body and you've also got a heavy lens. It's just going to be very uncomfortable when you're trying to point and shoot at race cars when they're hitting walls and creating all sorts of skid marks all over the place. Um, Now, what I will say is that the device that I purchased, the 800 millimeter lens itself, I was actually expecting to have like a lens cover to like protect the glass. It did not come with that. It did come with a metal case, so I could put it in the case, lock the case, and carry it around with me. It was great when I got to where I was going to sit, but having to walk about a quarter of a mile, half a mile to the actual bleachers to sit and set up. It was a very awkward setup. Um, but honestly, I wouldn't change it. I really loved using this lens. It got me clearly in on the action. I could see the gestures of some of the drivers within the vehicles. I could like see when they like raise their hands because they were losing control. Uh, So that to me was very exciting. Like I could get a lot of details that my friends who I was with that they were using their cell phones and they just could not get the kind of detail that I was getting. Um, so absolutely, I was so thrilled with what I got. But this is going to be just an introduction video in terms of like introducing you to my channel. Um, so the next video that I make, I'm going to do what I can in order to actually get the lens and get it into a position to where like I can actually like sort of like show some of the features of this device. And I also want to show uh, some of the features within Photoshop that you can actually activate and use, and it will definitely improve the quality of your images. It'll also make you more confident because, as we all know, the the larger your lens, the more of a barrel distortion you're going to get. And I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get away with that even with this lens. So there are some lens corrections that you can get with Camera Raw, which is a feature in Adobe that you could download and put it directly into Photoshop. And anytime that you load up a picture and you go through the lens optics and you select Sigma, it automatically detects it and it says this is what the corrections are going to be. It does make the images a little bit too bright. Now, I don't know if that was because of the quality that I had already taken picture of. I don't know if like I should have made the images darker than what they were. To me, the colors just didn't seem quite as natural as what they could have been after I did the updates. But all in all, I'm still loving these images. That these images are absolutely perfect, and I wouldn't change it. Uh, so yeah, the next video I will definitely focus on that.